Have you ever wondered why some people seem to live a life filled with joy, while others struggle to find even a moment of happiness? What if I told you that the difference between these two types of people might just be a matter of perspective? A perspective cultivated by the powerful practice of gratitude. Gratitude in its simplest form is the appreciation for what we have. It's a shift in focus from what our lives lack to the abundance that's already present. And this shift, my friends, has the power to transform our perception of life, leading us to greater happiness. But don't just take my word for it, science backs it up too. Studies show that practicing gratitude rewires our brain, causing it to dwell less on the negatives and more on the positives. This shift in focus in turn reduces stress and increases our overall sense of well-being. So, is it possible that the secret to happiness lies in a simple act of gratitude? Consider the story of John, a man who had every reason to be unhappy. Life had dealt him a tough hand. He'd faced a myriad of challenges, from health issues to financial setbacks. And yet, John discovered a powerful tool that changed his life: gratitude. John was no stranger to hardship. His problems felt like mountains he couldn't climb, consuming his thoughts and casting a shadow over his existence. But one day he decided to shift his focus. Instead of dwelling on his problems, he began to acknowledge his blessings. The air he breathed, the sun that warmed his skin, the ability to enjoy a good book. These were all things he had taken for granted. This shift in perspective did wonders for John. He started to see the glass as half full, not half empty. His problems didn't disappear overnight, but they seemed less daunting simply because he chose to see the light in the darkness. His newfound attitude of gratitude didn't just lift his spirits, it began to influence other aspects of his life too. His relationships improved, as he started to appreciate the people around him more. His health took a turn for the better, with less stress and more joy in his daily life. John's life was still far from perfect, but he was happier. He had found a sense of fulfillment that he'd never experienced before, and all because he chose to be grateful, to focus on his blessings rather than his burdens. John's story is a testament to the transformative power of gratitude. The power of gratitude and positivity, as illustrated by John, is undeniable. These two qualities can fundamentally transform our lives. They can make the sun shine a little brighter, our smiles a little wider. Gratitude and positivity can improve our health, both mental and physical. They can invite greater happiness into our lives. So, let's take a leaf out of John's book and incorporate these qualities into our everyday lives. Remember, it's not happiness that brings us gratitude, it's gratitude that brings us happiness.